short or as long as you wish to make it, and then we will begin with questioning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I probably should begin by asking if you can hear me as well as I can hear you.
Yes, we can, Judge.
Okay. Well, Mr. Chairman, Senator Thurmond, and other members of the committee, as you know, I did not ask to make a formal and pre-prepared statement, but I would like to accept your invitation to say a few words before our dialogue together does begin. And I would like to start, maybe in a very obvious way, simply by saying thanks for some things.
Ranking Member Feinstein, members of the committee, thank you for allowing me to make my statement. I wrote it myself yesterday afternoon and evening. No one has seen a draft or it except for one of my former law clerks. This is my statement. Less than 2 weeks ago, Dr. Ford publicly accused me of committing wrongdoing at an event more than 36 years ago when we were both in high school. I denied the allegation of
who in the waning and the very hectic days that you went through prior to the summer recess nonetheless found some time to see me when I came by to meet you in most cases for the first time. And I was grateful for the reception and the courtesy that every one of you gave to me.
other guys at Tobin's house
express some sense of the honor that I felt, despite the surprise and even shock of the event to me. It's equally incumbent on me to try to express some sense of the honor that I feel today in appearing before you as you represent the Senate of the United States in discharging your own responsibility to review the
when I had to time the last lawn cuttings of the summer of various lawns before football training camp. I played in a lot of summer league basketball games for the Georgetown prep team at night at Blair High School. He was the great quarterback on our football team, and his dad ran workouts.
In the time between July 23rd, I would like to take a minute before we begin our dialogue together to say something to you about how I feel about the beginnings that I've come from and about the experiences that I've had that bear on the kind of judge that I am and the kind of judge that I can be expected to be.
From 2001 to 2006, and described me as, quote, a man of the highest integrity. Read the op-ed from Sarah Day from Yarmouth, Maine.
The physical space, the open space between people, however, was not matched by the inner space between them, because as everybody knows who has lived in a small town, there is a closeness of people in a small town which is unattainable anywhere else.
Other guys at Tobin's house he was the great quarterback on our football team, and his dad ran workouts.
There was in that town no section or place or neighborhood that was determined by anybody's occupation or by anybody's bank balance. Everybody knew everybody else's business, or at least thought they did. And we were, in a very true sense, intimately aware of other lives. We were aware of lives that were easy, and we were aware of lives that were very hard. Another thing that we were aware of in that place was the responsibility of people to govern themselves. It was a responsibility that they owed to themselves, and it was a responsibility that they owed and owe to their neighbors.